What's up, guys? John from the Game Tinkerer here. So I just want to kind of briefly touch on the whole Yuzu Citra thing and Nintendo. I think Nintendo's a real scumbaggish kind of company because they're trying to hold back ways for us to play things that they no longer offer now. They've taken down, basically they've taken down Citra. I don't know if it's in the process of being taken down or if it has already. This has been going on for about a week already. And so I would take it that it would be down by now. But Yuzu is no longer a program out there for that. If you have it installed, it'll still work. I do have it installed on mine. Now, I do understand emulation and modern consoles. A lot of people, including myself, have used it in a not exactly lawful way. And, to be totally honest, I've dumped my physical cartridges on my computer, which is not legal. So you buy something from Nintendo and you can dump it on a modified Switch that you own, and then it's still not legal because those codes and stuff in there for those games are proprietary, and that stuff is owned by Nintendo. So, it is what it is with that. I understand them taking down Yuzu because they did not follow the law like the other ones have, like Ryojinx and stuff like that. They don't get paid. Yuzu, if you didn't know, had a Patreon, and they were getting like $30,000 a month in their Patreon, and that would give the Patreon subscribers early access to new builds of the program, which would add support for new games and stuff like that. Now, did they, as a company, put out leak ROMs and stuff like that? Can't tell you. There are other people that are more educated in that could tell you if they did or not. Doesn't really matter. It's still not legal. It's like the whole thing with Dolphin. Dolphin has proprietary code in their emulator that is owned by Nintendo, and that's illegal as fuck. But, if they were to take that out, and they were like, hey, like the PS2 emulators and stuff like that, they don't include a BIOS. BIOS is owned by Sony. You can legally take your BIOS info off of your modded PS2, and that's perfectly legal. There's ways against that, but my whole thought, I kind of went on a rampage, but a whole thought is newer consoles, modern consoles, it is what it is. It's not exactly legal, and Yuzu was kind of in the wrong. Well, they were in the wrong. And Nintendo lawfully went after them and basically scared Yuzu, and that's why they have the thing where they're basically blaming the users, us, of that, why we were pirating and this and that. I'm not gonna lie, I downloaded Tears of the Kingdom and tried it, and it's not really for me. I probably wouldn't. Well, I plan on buying it at some point, probably third party, and definitely used. It's not really my kind of game, but it's just something that I would like to collect. But I personally use it for old stuff. I do not see any issues whatsoever as long as you have your own physical games and you were to either pull that ROM off of that disc or whatever you get and dump it to your computer somehow. If you don't have a way to do that, then there should be some kind of archiving system out there where we could pull that game off, say yes, we own it, pull it off, play it. As long as you're not trying to make money off of it, I don't see an issue. But that's emulation. We have to try to keep these things, especially with Nintendo, archived at least. And by them taking emulators and stuff away, they're making us to where we can't play this stuff. Like the Citra is a 3DS emulator, or 2DS emulator, and there's no physical store up for that. You can only buy those games on physical media, third party, and probably used. But that's the only way that we can get a hold of that stuff. All the storefronts have been shut down. So, I mean, all these games are just going to disappear. And it kind of sucks. Let me know what you guys feel about emulation. Again, it's kind of a gray area at times. It's illegal in a lot of times. But, you know, I love to play games on whatever game I want to play on whatever I want to play it on. Whether it was intended that way or not. That's just my personal belief. You know, if I want to play Mario on this, I can. But if that's what I want to do, then I'll do it. If I want to play Dark Souls on my phone, you know, I'm going to do it. I don't know if you can do that, but you know, it's just my thoughts. So let me know what you guys feel about emulation. Do you emulate? Do you like emulation? Let me know, and we will catch you guys next time.